Time to put the glasses on. Get a little frickin' studious here. Welcome back to this excessive gathering. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're always extra. So, no, seriously. Welcome back. My most ethical crew. Yeah. Dude. I don't know what to say, but angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, and that of our children. So, I forgot to ask this question on the last run, but it was kind of burning, singeing a spot in my mind on the last one. And so thinking about it, as well, on another note, was, how do I say this? First off, okay, we're going to use the Medicine Woman Tarot just because, I mean, I guess I could use the Shaman Tarot. Let's look at the greater understanding in all of this, which means I have to put the other stuff back. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let's go with the Tarot of the Holy Light. So, we're going to use this other stuff after I suck in all of the, the stuff that was learned. That was just for me. So, Spirit, I just kind of I just want to know, why did you lead me to thinking that this ex-lawyer was going to be something was going to have good intentions for me? Why is it that even though I got, because I recall that the signs that I got, the feelings that I got, were certain red flags in the way he, I remember saying something about there was this certain device on the first meeting that my ex was using when he was working remotely for years, that would show that it would cheat the system, as though his mouse was moving or something, so it looked like he was on working, but he would spend more than 75% of his time on the couch playing video games, catching up on movies, doing his drug thing, and getting psyched out of his mind, trying to figure out how he was going to maneuver through this divorce thing, and building all kinds of, I don't know, dude, devices that are probably still up. I don't freaking know. I haven't met myself a techie yet that could help. Yeah, so I told him that, and he said, oh, you know what's even an even better device? He said you could just put a kinetic watch underneath that, and something about a kinetic watch and how it does the same thing, so he didn't actually have to buy another device. So that kind of mentality told me right there, it was a huge red flag, a freaking red umbrella blanket type of deal, where he wasn't even listening to what I was saying, the point I was trying to make, in the fact that he would constantly drink, and then he would use that time to be verbally abusive and very manipulative during his remote work days, which was a lot during COVID, and immediately post that. So he wasn't, my ex-lawyer wasn't even listening to that. He was oh, one up this, I can do, how to better do that. And I'm that was so awful, there were certain things that, and that little smirk of a smile during the voluntary settlement conference, when I told him I'll just I won't take, if the child custody thing is about the money, which you already said it was, and based on the verbiage that was used, that I'll forego that, and I will take custody if that's what it means. If it doesn't have to go into I'll do whatever it takes on that. And a little smirk, because he had just explained to me that it would go into another set trial, offset. So that so it's kind of like parallel activities, which would cost double, because we would have to get a child psychologist, child lawyer to represent them, which is just as much as, a regular lawyer. And so it would run up the bill quite a bit. And after he informed me of that, and I said, I'll do whatever it is, and he had this smile, like it was fucking crazy. But like I read the cards, and it told me that I was comparing between that lawyer and another lawyer that I had interviewed that didn't really have a name. But so they said that, I was trying to recall what that advice said, that you would seek the proper reward, but not without the actual cost. So everything would pretty much balance out, looking at things. But that was the first part of it that was emphasized, was that he would get the reward, the proper reward. And I didn't see that, like, after personal practice, which tells me, like, I've been warned several times that he took bribes. And because of, like, the complete switcheroo with how he engaged on the initial end, and then as we progressed, only a few months in, it was not right. So 2 of Cups, and then right here, 8 of Cups in reverse and 7 of Cups in reverse. So I think at the time what Spirit was saying was that I really needed harmony. I really needed, like, a helping hand. I really, really needed it. I needed the support because it was just right after, like, him trying to call the cops on me, and him constantly threatening me that he was going to continue to call the cops because they took his side in what, like, it was like a male chauvinist type of arena. Like, it was crazy to me to see that. So I really needed some kind of reassurance with a brand name that would get me back into, like, a situated place. And then 8 of Cups in reverse, so that's a comeback, and 7 of Cups in reverse, it's like not having very many options and it being, like, narrowed down to 1. So this was my comeback at the time, and it served its purpose for the time being, except I never got child support or spousal support during the few months. I only racked up a bill with him. Oh, I got by law that him saying that my ex was not allowed to completely withdraw, like, health and medical insurance and like phone bill stuff, he was not, or like car insurance stuff, that he was not permitted to do that by law, which he did. And then so before leaving, that was the only, like, salvaging thing that my lawyer could do. But even still, that was not enough according to how much, like, he billed me. It was not right. It was truly unethical. And so that's why, Spirit, like, because I was at, like, a dead end, like, so is there anything else that you want to say with regards to that? Jesus Christ, in your words, okay, why was I led to believe that this lawyer was going to be sufficient? 8 of Swords in reverse, because it was the initiating point of getting me out of being stuck. Because I do remember there were, like, 3 or 4 rotations before I actually initially submitted the paperwork, that there were constant, like, comebacks with corrections. Like, I needed to correct this thing, I needed to correct that thing, whatever. And so with all that anxiety and those several revolutions, that I needed something to get me out of feeling stuck. So I guess, like, my practice serves purpose in itself as well. Like, I don't have to pay for therapy. I don't have to, like, go through retail therapy to make myself feel better through aesthetics. Like, I can get to the meat of the matter without having to rely on somebody else's stuff, because from what I understand, those who are in the field of like psychology or whatever, psychiatrists, they have a lot of their own deep-seated issues that are very kind of like turbulent as well. And even like, oh gosh, the director of marketing for a company that I used to work for, he was highly unethical, just disgustingly unethical. And his wife is a psychologist and, majored in all of that. And he integrated a lot of those dispute type of activities. Like, you can tell he's definitely not a happily married man. Definitely not. It's just an arrangement. Just like smooth things over. Like, everyone's like, ignorance is bliss. And you get what you can out of it. So, so I'm not saying that for all psychologists, but like, that's my experience in them, and that's what I hear through the grapevine. So I get to, be a straight shooter with spirit, and it's very healing in itself. But as far as like the absolute lack of familiarity and trying to get back on my feet, this was the route to go, and it led to a lot of lessons, and it's just resulting in a permanency that I will never, ever, ever put myself in a situation like that again. In any kind of partnership, I will never, ever go back to that bullshit again. Never. And once it's done, it's done. And I think he recognizes that, and he won't, like, all he has to face are his addictions. That's it. So, it's just a process of elimination, one by one, So, Nine of Pentacles inverted. So, what are you saying about this, Spirit? Is that like my current state, like ultimate independence? Like it's self-reliance now. Okay, so looking at that across the board in relationships, I wanted to ask some personal advice for also my viewers as well. Like, what some practical advice that I could implement as far as when I'm meeting new people, okay? Even just like relationships of any sort, okay? What are some guidelines that I should be integrating right now? Where I'm at, like what... Ow, it hurt my toe. That's a lot. Five of Swords in reverse on the lap, okay? Okay, so check your ego at the door, okay? Not just mine, but everybody else's. On the doing side, gosh, it hurt my what is that? My middle finger toe? Shit. Okay, on my left side. So, 3, people are coming at me, like trying to stomp at me, like actually hurt me, because that's the space, the ethers, the receptivity side on like my foot. It's crazy. Okay, so the doing side didn't touch me. 3 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse. Okay, so there's enlightenment as far as working on the root chakra, and that things are stabilizing for me. That's the good news. Okay, that's what I'm working towards. What only went face down is the Priestess in upright, so that's something that I've discovered. And I think people have discovered about me. So 9 of Swords in reverse, don't stress about things. 6 of Wands, victory. The Emperor's helping lead that, which is spirit. 2 of Swords in reverse, I'm unblocked. 6 of Swords, let me see here. And then 10 of Wands, the Fool card in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so these relationships that really took a stomping, 3, 6, 7, 8, 8 cards. All right, actually 7 cards. Okay, that's the burden right there. So there's a break between all of this stuff that's happening here, which, you know, they're a burden to themselves. So they're just racking up the receipts as far as what's happening. Like, no reward, no victory. What they get to harvest is cycled within their own chaos and burdens. Yeah, caught in a loop. Their relationships are shit, so that's what they're saying there. So I think I said 6 cards, right? So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 7 cards. I have 6 over here on the break, and then I guess that's the 7th pile that accounts for me. All right. So I'm very much protected in here. You know, just I think what Spirit is saying is that, you know, in practical advice is just knowing how strong you stand, like what your position is, Tina, and don't question it, because you have so much protection. You have so much love for what you do. You are truly engaged, and you're not making any money off of this. Like, there's zero money as it stands right now. Yeah. So, like, that should say a lot about where I come from and how much I really like what I'm doing. You know? So there's a lot of authenticity in all of that. So because of that, I have this, you know, 7th hand as a, you know, 7th grouping as a trio on the doing side. Yeah. It's an origin story that has come into fruition. It's activated. I'm getting what I want. I mean, it's coming through. So these old days of me not making any money off of what I do, best is no more. That's what they're saying. So just have trust in your abilities, Tina, and like your position, because it's going to attract not just a lot of haters, but, you know, definitely a lot of lovers. Yeah. Even more so love, because that's just the most powerful force, my dears. So, as far as practical advice, in any connection, that's really it. There's no real maneuvering that's involved. You can see Ish for what it is. Like the High Priestess for sure. 10 of Cups, yeah. Dude, happiness lies within you, Tina. So, you know, like, you don't really need advice when it comes to socializing. Like, don't let anybody convince you that you're, or like, assert any kind of seed of doubt within you. There's a reason why people are going to, make you feel less. It's just a projection. So bottom of the deck is 2 of Wands. So this is I have like the mental, you see like this is like a profile of a person, the mental ability. I'm so rooted with the ability to connect to other sentience within its absolute stellar radiance, that I can see things for what they are. Like, I can size things up. I can create, like, the manifestation capabilities within me are, like, prime. They're ultimate. They are, like, for me to digest this is one, like, hear it is one thing. Digest it is another. You know, implement it is also another. So, it's like you're saying one foot in front of the other on that. Page of Pentacles. So it's about proclamation, positively affirming that. Not just positively, but confidently affirming that. Yeah, we have the Dragon Spirit Totem here. Top of the deck is, they wanted me to get 2 cards. Ace of Pentacles, lunch money, and the Chariot in reverse. So, why is it that we're not moving? Is it, okay, this is a pit stop? Is this like, we're just like, what do you call it? You know, in a road trip where you're, taking like a scenic route, a tangent, and just, doing some like souvenir shopping or something like that. That's kind of what I feel like is happening here. Taking like a souvenir, like taking a gem, you know, you're like, oh, that's between the journey, right? Between the next stops. So there's something about that. Like it's snacky time. It's replenishment time. Yeah. Queen of Wands in reverse. Why do we have Queen of Wands in reverse? Spirit, what's behind her? King of Cups. Okay. All right. So it's, we're saying pit stop, what is it? The journey, how there's certain stopping points. There's a lunch money. I think it's connecting with the ley lines in transit. Yeah. Like leaving an essence where you go, wherever you are, wherever you stop. Wherever your stopping points are, because to have the King of Cups right behind it, there's something about that. Let me see right behind that. 4 of Swords. Yeah, recuperation. Yeah. So there's definitely something about absolute rooting within my travels. It doesn't matter if like it's at a 7-Eleven or like a Joann's or, you know, whatever. It really doesn't freaking matter. But I'm intuitively guided to go to different places, and I should be going out more than I actually am in order to connect within those ley lines. That's what they're saying. Yeah, like Spirit is helping me try to pull it together, you see? Like pulling the Sun to the Moon card, recuperation. Yeah, there's something about healing energy, the like building of networks. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, something that helps oil the gears. 2 of Pentacles to like get like, it's like clockwork or something. The Moon card in reverse. There's something that's interesting. I didn't know we were gonna get here, but okay. Top of that is the Devil card in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Magician. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, you know, they're saying people come and go. You know, sometimes, you know, like during transit. And I think the more transits I make, even like just simple like doing errands, I realize that there's something stirring the pot. There's something like besides me. There's something more to it. Like they're saying like you're going to see that people constantly come and go. And it's not to get a sense of jadedness, but to understand like how to keep balance so you're not giving too much, you see? Temperance in reverse, and then 6 of Pentacles right there. It's reassurance before entry, like before, I mean, I'm already entered in, like I'm for sure in, but there's something about it where it's like a positive, like a firm affirmation into a new world. Like, it seals the deal. So I need to make more transits. It's not busy work. It's something like, today I was called to go to the beach, and I didn't go to the beach. I didn't do it. I don't know why. I thought I was doing some work, and then I thought I was going to take out the kids tonight, a little bit more outwardly, but then it came later in the day. I started doing chores, and it just didn't happen. And now it's like, what, 6:50, and it's starting to get dark. No, just like the sun is going down, and I can't really do that right now. So it's like it just came and went, and I was called to go, and I didn't go. Maybe I could go tomorrow before work. That's an option. Yeah. We'll see what's going on here. Knight of Swords. Okay. Gemini. Knight of Wands. Oh yeah, so there's like, add some pep to your step, Tina. Like, move quickly, but like not in haste, like not in a frazzled motion. Like, add some pep to your step. Oh, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Knight of King, or King of Knight of Kings, King of Discs, King of Pentacles. Yeah, go out there, like enjoy yourself, like in the outskirts. This is definite. Yeah. Okay, I'll put that together there. And then just because I'm on here, let's get something here. Oh, something was under my foot. 10 of Swords inverted or extroverted. Yeah, that's what probably hurt my toe. Someone trying to come at me. So that's a total of 8, right? Dude, they were trying to do it secretly, but like with no mercy. People are pretty weird. I don't know. Whoop, okay, that was fast. E. Okay. M-R-R-E-M. Somebody's trying to get into my dreams. E-T, maybe extraterrestrial. L, like O. T. Yeah, like a lot. Tougvr UBV. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said V already, right? GTREEFA. We have a Fae here. I see a vulgar. Vulture. Dude, people are like, what is the deal with people these days? Vulture. Molten. No, there's no N. Melt. Tremble. And treble. Somebody is afraid. Yeah, somebody's afraid because all I have to do is acknowledge things, and there's definite comeback. It comes faster and faster these days now. Muggle. Yeah. Maybe I'm supposedly considered a Muggle or something like that in this lifetime, and that's why people are like, oh, she's only been practicing for 2 years. Why the fuck is she getting all this and that? So there's some kind of like racism hate, but there's like also spiritual racism going on there. Definitely. We have Alf. Yeah, so there's definitely some kind of alien type of atmosphere here. My connections are good. I can vouch for them. They're definitely good. They're friend material. They don't even want to be called material. That's what I'm hearing. Like, it's just like a snafu within the language. Trevor. Um, um, Bert. Logger. Somebody likes Logger. Government. Ooh. VOGT. Somebody's like last name is kind of like Vote or something like that. There's something like somebody's last name there. Errol, ERROL. Meryl. Anyway, I think Vulture is and it's a spirit totem that can go in different ways. I mean, we may look at, let's say my lawyers in general, you might see them as vultures. But we can also see patience within them, looking at it as a spirit totem, like the Heyoka empath. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and kind of turn the tables a little bit and mirror it in the best aspect possible, okay? So there's patience involved. Like for me, when I pick up like shells on the beach or whatever, I always ask like if for permission, and I also do a good deed. And then I also if I can't do that good deed, the things that I take are already like dead and fallen. Like if I go on a hiking trip, like the leaf has already fallen, the flowers are already like died off. There's something about it where I'm not getting like fresh pickings. Grover. Oh yeah, it's like that happy attitude. Sesame Street, Grover. I like that. Yeah, Grover is a good kind, good people's. I think Grover might like kind of lose his temper every now and then. I don't remember. But I also have Glover, like Danny Glover. But I feel like glove, like if the glove fits, like if the shoe fits, wear it. So I think Spirit wants me to focus on, like back to the main energy here on the takeaway, is to focus on our energy, our stature, our abilities. So it's like, those that wear gloves are, there's something regal about that. There's a formality in what you're doing. Yeah, so I feel like glove is important here. Also feet, root. I'm talking about the root chakra here. Oh, globe. I think, because glove reminds me of like using this Star Tarot. I forget what it's called. It's someone with a mat. I remember receiving the glove there. So I really feel like that it's pointing to that reading. There's a couple of them that I have. But globe is something about transit. So I think this is definitely, we're looking at that. And you're making a transit every time you create a relationship. Like, that's like ley lines, laying down lines, yeah. Yeah, I have forge here, like you're forging that. I see future here. Yeah, definitely. Okay. You know, sometimes I'm just trying to get practical advice here, and then we get like something like full blown, you know, it's a lot. It's just something bigger than what I thought it was going to be. So never to underestimate, you know, your callings, those your intuition, what you're called to do. Because I'm like, let me just like do this before I take a shower or like whatever, like figure out what else I'm gonna do. Greet, yeah. So it's like the future is greeting us. Move. Game, gate. Yeah, this is definitely something to a pathway to the future, like a portal, definitely. Especially with that common thread of a dream that I had. It was like moving from one thing to there were different realities that were just kind of transitioning. It was, but the common thing was about, I don't know why. It was about time, like portals, something like that. Gate 5? Something about Gate 5, the sun, and a response in sleep. The sun, like rays right before. I think we have to do an exercise, like a meditative exercise before we sleep. Set intentions, like think about the energy of the sun before we go to sleep. Definitely. Let me check something. Actually, yeah, I want to check something. I don't know. I was looking up EV and it's electron volts or something in physics where it seeks out to balance something in the atomic hold of whatever, so it cancels out, so like it removes one extra or something like that. I didn't want to spend too much time on that, but yeah. So I just wanted to double check here. Okay, anything else here? Because I have RETT left here. There's something here that I have got to fret. Oh, don't fret, Suzette or Dudette. But it's like Boba Fett as well. Boba Fett was a bounty hunter, right? Dude, no. So, I think I have several people who are interested in me. Oh, maybe not like, I look like a nerd. That's okay. It's alright. It's okay. But like, I feel like there's some that are really like, kind of, you know, like I am lethal in the spiritual realm. They may be. So maybe in a blend of that and the physical. I don't know. But let me see here. Yeah, I feel like it's Boba Fett. I don't know. I don't know why I get that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, I'm not supposed to say anything. Shh. Okay. I'm not going to say anything more because it's more than that. They're not just the suggestion here. There's something. Let me just move that because I'm not. People are going to get way too interested here. I don't know. The people that I care about, they have added protection from me and my crew. You know, my. So they should have nothing to worry. I should have nothing to worry about, really. So why give into that, right? That's what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna put Fett there. Yeah, it's okay. I also have great here. TR, like total recall, dude. Like that's. RG is coming through here. Another RE response. Yeah. There's something. Yeah. There's 3 places I can put total recall, like TR. It's definite. I mean, I don't like. Dude, this is insane. Okay, I had no idea that this was going to come all through here, but it has. So what do you say? Okay, let's get something from in the Shaman Tarot. Okay, so what do you want to say about like person? Like, what do you want to say to them? Okay. It's like a hawk. Okay. Oh, they're watching. Oh shit. Okay. Page of Swords. Page of Bow, basically. So they're watching from a distance. Oh, 6 of Cups. They're definitely kin. So if they're ever in question as to like the validity of my space, they shouldn't have anything to worry about. We're kin. Maybe that's reassurance for me, dude. I don't. 3 of Wands. Oh, definitely. So if they're ever in trouble, I'm going to be there and help them. Yeah, and I'm going to help their vehicle. They're familiar too. Do you see that? I was like, why do I feel like these are the same people? They are. Definitely going to be there. Yeah, I'm supposed to turn it over and get one more. I don't know what it is. It's the Sun card in reverse. Yeah, I got the eagle over here. All right. So, even though like the max of it is not really shown, like come to light, it's still the Sun, dude. It's still the truth. And Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, definitely. This is a highly creative force. And it's very straightforward. I have 19 and the single here, so that's 20. It's judgment. This is karmic. It's dude. It's happiness. It's we're talking about the root here, like the ability to make many transits. When we're talking about the globe, we commonly know that as like covering the earth, but the globe can be any model of any planet or any, system, whatever, any, element. So like the globe, you can also make a globe, from the moon or the sun or whatever. It doesn't have to be the complete solar system, but the globe, you know, most people think of it as just like the ley lines of here. So, yeah, the Empress now in reverse. Yeah, definitely. So, turn it back up. What else do we get? One more, Spirit, because you know me. What is that? 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you can just chill. You can just chill. Okay. Lower the guard. I have to do the Princess Jasmine thing and kind of go a little bit undercover. Okay. It's kind of, I don't even understand it. What is this? This is crazy. I mean, we got UV here, the Eve. Okay, so yeah, meditate on this this happiness, this sunshine, and not to limit self when you meditate on that. Okay. Like the current state of like just thinking about that part of it is very limiting. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles again here. So focus on your stuff, because the definition of how other people see it is like irrelevant, you know. Interesting. So we have 9 of Pentacles done up twice. Yeah, I think it was on the initial end. About finding independence. So there are various forms, various lessons in which we're taught to find independence and show up for ourselves without being so defensive. So that's very good. Bravo, Spirit, you did great. Thank you so much. Alright, so same with thing, you know. Now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors, all of my supporters. All donations provided in light and love are received and employed accordingly. Excuse me. Gosh, there's like magic. I'm telling you, like, whether I'm eating or not, that hiccup always like comes through. It's so crazy. Alright, so yeah. Now oh, you know what? We have to spread out the blanket and the wrinkles again. Just reiterating with this timeless energy reading. We rebuke all energies that mean and present, that generate ill will within this circle, within these readings, within our spiritual force, our auric fields, our chakras. We rebuke all those energies in the name of Jesus Christ. May they go in peace on their own way. Yeah. So thank you for respecting my time, my space, my energy, my work, and that of our children's. And now that this reading is officially over, sending all energies back to their appropriate locations, closing all portals. Upon sending each energy back with their appropriate karmas due, helping assist with that rollout. And like love, I close all portals now.